did tag it, and I got drug into it.
Yeah, the AoE got.
Seriously?
Ah, congrats, Taz.
Corin, do you want to heal, or do you want a DPS?
It depends on what the group needs.
Well, there's a 408 priest in group, or queue.
Well, I can grab my 408 hunter if need be. And it's a priest, so a priest would be handy.
Yeah, we've got one priest.
Priza?
Teldor?
I mean, the priest healer.
Oh, no. Excuse me, they've already canceled. We need a tank and a few other folks. Maybe 2 more DPS.
Right, be right back.
That stupid cat.
We just need a tank and 1 more DPS.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Cal, Keelan didn't want to come?
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more thing. This time I'm gonna bring a can of cat food up. See if I can entice him to come to me. So, you guys who have us, please take care of the cube.
Do you want that 422 druid?
It's 2, 5, 14, so that's 21. If we can heal it with it, I'd say let's get him.
I trust the healers.
Actually, it's a 416 rogue.
Lily's
They
coming.
already invited him. He's in group 5.
Okay. I think we're good for now.
We can. The lock's inside. Just stop cooking.
Click it.
He's gonna be real surprised that he's not in the channel down there.
Ooh,
My daddy-o.
see your husband down there.
He's AFK. He's over WoW. That's what he said. He's over it.
Your dad's here.
I pulled him up here. He went AFK.
Oh.
Don't get him started.
Alright.
Probably. Alright, everyone's got a summon. Thanks for pulling. Cat, come here.
What is this thing you could click on?
Oh, he moved.
I'm not
As
clicking.
DPS, you have the crown ability. It does added damage to the ads when they're at certain.
Oh, I was scared to pick it up.
Yeah, when they get to 25%, you click it.
I just used it.
Yep, it also damages us.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Yes, that's why you
That's
don't
a lot
use
of-
it
Oh, that's a
until
lot
you're
of fun.
cold.
That's why we have to make sure everybody has enough health before you pop it.
Oh, hell, can I use it again? I can, actually.
Please don't. Wait until wait until the odds are about 25 or 22. Got TC?
That monk, that druid's offline too.
He said that.
Use the DPS crown. Whoever has it.
Alright, you heard it.
So the reason you use that crown is so you can kill those enemies that can't die when they reach 0, but they just keep hitting you. That's when you use this crown. Just during the fight, you have to make sure the rest of the raid is topped off beforehand. See,
If
these two
somebody
Eternal
go
Guardians are
grab
going to be
it.
the same way.
Don't pull that big one.
Somebody needs to grab it. Somebody got it.
Yeah, so I got it.
That wasn't right.
Somebody cook the trident.
So just really quick, when you see, when the tanks click that trident, you see that bubble, be inside of it.
I need a target.
Oh, I got moved, huh?
Yeah. Did you want to come to this raid?
I could if you guys don't care.
Bring your other guy.
Go get my DK.
Bob, did you get a new headset? You sound different.
Yes, I did. Come in today. Does it sound
Your
better
voice
or
isn't-
worse?
You're not quite as deep.
I got a Cyber Acoustics AC5008.
Sound like Optimus Prime.
Watch your AoEs.
But I wanted to kill everybody, Jack.
You always want to kill everybody, but don't.
No, she just wants to kill Jack.
No, I think she was right in her first statement.
Yeah, I should get my new mouse in the next couple days.
Sweet. Get in the bubble. Then.
You do more damage, but you also take a little bit more damage in the bubble. But you do more damage.
Yeah, everything sounds so much clearer.
Chat, you okay? Grab the crown, please.
Somebody sounds like they're having difficulty.
Cat.
No, one's using a CO hand.
What's that?
Whoever's using the CO handle, it sounds like they're having difficulty.
I usually have it muted, so I don't know how you're hearing me through it.
Well, we're still getting sound through.
I might just put myself on push to talk then. Is that better?
Yes. We're not getting the background, the system trying to pick up noise.
It's a really old mic.
Do we want to summon?
Slowly, mortals, desecrate your shrine, master. Let us drown them.
I'm flying up.
Their defiance. Patience. Patience. They may yet prove worthy of my gift. I will taste their dreams. Their flesh.
What happened, cat? Get DC'd?
Let it be as you command. They will serve, or they
There was on the
will
clock.
die.
We got lock cookies.
We got a locked closet.
Bless you.
Look, just DC. He's not even in Discord.
I think he joined after the link was sent.
No, he's connected to this Discord stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. He like completely DC'd, so we can pull without him.
Whatever, Jack.
I really was a dick. And, you know, you can have my apology. Or not. I gave up caring for Lent.
Yet lunch is over.
FYI, I don't know this fight, so I'm winging.
Someone might want to explain it. This isn't really a good one to wing.
Alright, so he does a couple of abilities. Please can explain it. He's better at it. I don't know the names of shit.
I'm a 9 out of 9 mythic on both these raids, and 140 in the US. Just let me explain. I'll make this I'll make this really simple for everyone.
Okay.
So
Works for me.
Uu'nat, yeah, Uu'nat, right? Do the tanks first off? Do you guys understand how to tank this boss in that?
Yes.
Okay, you get that. He puts the mark on you, and the ads comes. Like there's no, you don't taunt the ads. You have to.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
taunt
He just
someone. Okay.
yeah, he just runs you. Yeah.
Making sure. All right. So first and foremost, the relics. No one touched the fucking. None of the tanks touched the trident relic. You don't need it. It's fucking stupid. Leave it alone. For the void stone, one healer is just gonna pick it up, and at one point in time, I will call for when the void stone pops. So what the void stone does, because we're starting here at the base, Uu'nat will do oblivion. He'll cast what they call oblivion tears. There's these orbs. There's these little rings on the ground. I'll explain them later. At one point in time, there'll be a fuck ton of these things all over the room. The healer who has the void stone, at one point in time, I will call for you to pop it, and everyone will just run through all the oblivion tears. So that's what that is. The crown, there'll be a 3-person rotation for the crown. Essentially, you guys have seen it. If you get below 25% health, any ad gets, aside from the boss, gets, or per player gets below 25% health. When this is called to be popped, you die instantly. No, it's like get fucked. So the way this fight is gonna go, we will tank the boss exactly where he's at. All range DPS, you will all be on the outside of the room. Everyone, you will be on the outside of the room, all stacked over here. No one will be stacking in the middle of the room. The purpose behind that.
Where we are now?
No,
Let me give you a assist. Which one are you?
Buy Asian gold. That's this. I'll put markers everywhere.
When you say outside of the room, where's that?
We'll be spread in a circle on the outer edges of the room.
Yeah, so I'll put markers down so everyone can understand what's going on. So skull. All right, skull, that's the middle of the room, right? The outside of the room would be like where blue is, or where red is, or where green is. That's like the outside of the room. Because when the fight starts, all the stuff back here, from what you guys can see me, will become this black fucking crazy lagoon looking bullshit. If you stand in that, you die. Bye. So during the fight, when the fight starts, the whole purpose behind this entire fight, right, is that he'll be casting oblivion tears on random people. What it'll look like is I'll be standing here, he'll cast at one of the range DPS, and it will start flickering under you, this big purple swirly. It'll flick, and then it'll land. So, and it will stay there the entirety of the fight. If you walk into an oblivion tear, it doesn't do damage to you. It heals the boss for a percentage of health. Like, if you walk into Oblivion Tear, it's a wipe. Like, just hands down, it's a wipe. The boss will heal. Like, you just wipe the raid. That's what the Void Stone's for later on in the fight. So, the first phase 1 of this fight, super simple. Super simple. There's no reason to wipe on it. We'll be tanking the boss, pumping the boss. The ring around the room, there'll be this small ring. You guys will see it. It'll make sense in a second. It'll enclose on itself and it will get smaller. One ad will come out. I'm going to pick up the crown first. We'll have a rotation for it. And those 2 different types of ads. It's a little eyeball floaty octopus fucking things that'll come into the next phase. And then there's the big Hulk things that you guys saw during the trash that you had to pop the crown for. Well, one of those will come out. We'll push the boss until he has to phase. When he phases, he will walk up to the eyeball and he'll start channeling there. He takes 99% reduced damage while he's channeling. So this is our time to kill ads. So the big ad will come out. We'll get him to 25. We'll pop crown. Bam, he's gone. When he comes back out again, it's kind of dodge oblivion tears. Another ad will come out. But this time, when the big ad comes out, there'll be 3 little octopus looking ads that'll come out. So these little octopus-looking ads, they're the same ads from Shrine of the Storm when you do the last boss that are casting that big long cast that heals them to full. It's those ads essentially, except when they die, they drop little ads that are pointless that don't really matter. So the whole point of that phase is we have one big ad and those 3 little Shrine of the Storm ads from the last boss. They need to be interrupted. So everyone, you pop interrupts, get them all in the middle of the room. When we get that big ad to 25%, we pop a crown while it's still dodging Oblivion Tears. Wipes everything, kills all the ads, and we're still pumping the boss. Right. That's all phase 2. Super simple, not a big deal. When we go into the next phase, this is where it's kind of like it gets kind of tedious. He'll do the same thing. He'll go to the big eyeball, start channeling. At this point in time, the crown will not be used anymore. We will pop the Void Stone and we clear all the Oblivion Tears. And I know me explaining all this to everyone if you've never seen or done this fight, you're just kind of like lost in the sauce right now. I'll be calling the stuff out during the fight, so you're like, oh, that's the thing that I do. So just kind of bear with me. And phase 3 is kind of the last phase, whatever. It's the burn phase. We won't be popping the crown. That's the last time we use the Void Stone, and we just start fucking up the boss, right? The tank who's the tank ad, you leave those ads alone. The big like little Titan looking fucking whatever they are, you leave them alone. You don't touch them anymore. That tank will be tanking those ads forever. They do their taunt swaps, whatever the fuck. The tanks know what they're doing. So during this phase, the big key thing during this phase with the dodging Oblivion Tears is that he will do a channel, and I'll call out when he's going to do the channel where he'll make everyone, you'll be able to be targeted by them. It's kind of like you're being mind controlled. So everyone becomes hostile to everyone. So everyone needs to stop any AoE effects that you're doing, or you will just start killing the entire raid. And one other thing I forgot. That's the end. That's the last phase, right? During all this too, right? Over here, let me mark it. I know this happens from Moon, which is the far left-hand side, and Purple, which is the far right-hand side. And he'll channel this big fucking death beam looking thing. Walking through it doesn't do a lot of damage to you, but it leaves a dot, right? So, and these beams go from right to left. So eventually they're going to cross at a certain point. So what you need to do for positioning wise, even melee DPS, is you need to position yourself that you get hit by one beam, the dot runs out, then you get hit by the next beam, the dot runs out.
It's only about 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's only about 5 seconds, but the beams move fast. So you have to kind of like, you have to watch out.
Anyone that has immunity spells can use those to cheese this also.
Yes, or mages can blink, warlocks can teleport through it. Now, there's me just explaining all this, and all y'all probably are confused, as I would be, because I'd be like, what the fuck is this dude's talking about? So what we'll do is we'll do the first pull, and as we're going through the first pull, I'll be explaining stuff. That's the meme I was talking about. That's this, that's that. We're going to wipe a couple times, but the whole point is because it's to progress through this so people can understand what the hell is going on. Before we do that, need a healer for the Void Stone. So anyone who can click a button when I tell them to.
They need 2 because there's a cooldown before they can pick it up again.
You're only going to use a Void Stone one time.
This is Karn. I'll take it.
When the fight starts, just pick up the Void Stone. Don't use until I tell you and face. Yeah, you're not, because we use the Void Stone at the end. The point of that is you're going to pop it at the end in the transition from 2 to 3 and not pop it again, because why would you pop it again and have the entire raid run through a bunch of Oblivion Tears when you could be DPSing the bot? It's just a waste of DPS when the last phase is a burn phase before the second tank gets fucking one-shot. And then I will be a crown person, and then I need 2 other DPS to be crown people.
This is Snappel. I can do crown.
Okay, so Snappel. Who else? Alright, good talk. Y'all don't want to kill the boss, apparently. Anyone else?
I'll do it. DCO. Or David too.
Okay, so click on, for you two guys, click on this crown, right? See how it says Tempest Collar and it has a little, like where the mana bar is? So with this crown, after someone, because I'll pick it up at the beginning, it has a full energy bar, right? So after I use the crown, it'll go to the floor like it did during trash. This, what, like, why can't I pick up the crown? Why can't I pick up the crown? It's because this bar goes on a recharge time. So you as the next person, which one of you, it doesn't have to be particular order. Just one of us three has to pick up the crown the next time it's available to be picked up. That's why we choose 3 people. But the down where it starts charging up again, you cannot pick up the crown again until it's fully recharged.
It usually takes about 30 seconds.
Give or take. So with all this being said, let's get a couple pulls in so that we can kind of filter through confusion and then talk about it afterwards and all that stuff.
So we need to be spread, not stacked, just on the outside, right?
Yeah, where blue, X, and triangle are, that's where all the range DPS will. The tanks for the boss just kind of pull him back towards the eyeball a little bit when you pull.
Everybody's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bow before your true master. His eyes behold every outnumbered cry.
See that little red swirly right there? That's Oblivion. That's an Oblivion.
Shouldn't we be on the outsides?
Yes, if you're a range or a healer, you need to be over here where we're X, not behind the boss. So, dude with Void Stone.
Shouldn't we be tanking him on the edges also?
That's not a bad spot. Beams, get hit by 1 beam, let the dot run out, get hit by. It's really easy at the beginning, but at the end, it's fucking horrible. Alright, those lines, get out of them. Little, like, dark lines, those will fear you. Alright, now DPS the ads. The other one down closer, and then I'll pop crown. Here we go. Healers keep everyone up. We're going to the phase chain. The crown is down by square. Alright, get out of this big fucking purple bullshit that will fear you. Alright, here are all the ads. See, it's a little fucking shrine to the storm. Make sure they get interrupted.
Snappel's got the crown.
Not good. Do not pop until I call it.
Alright.
Need more interrupts? There you go. Get out of that, get out of that. Get this big ad down, get this big ad. Healers, make sure you keep everyone up. Go ahead and crown. Toss some B-reses out. Toss one out.
We just lost 5 people in a row.
Yep. Got healers. Got to keep people up.
Dijkstra is 30 seconds.
Where's the crown at?
That is in the Oblivion. Let's see if I can get it. Nope. Unfortunate. Do not move out of the terror. Alright, don't pop the crown.
Pull your healer.
Get that next ad down. Get him to like 25-ish. Now we got new ads again. Interrupts on the ads.
Taste his true power.
We gotta get these big ads down. Gotta pop the crown.
Popping crown. Oh, sorry. Never.
Good. Get these new ads. Get out of the fear. Alright, here's the phase change. Clear the rest of these ads. They won't spawn on them except for the big ones. Get rid of the rest of that shit. Alright, we will not be picking up the crown anymore. Go ahead and use the void stone.
Void stone going.
Run through all the tears. Run through all the tears. Everyone can do it. Everyone run through them all.
We leave one, right?
Drop the void stone. Drop the void stone. Drop the. Okay, we lost a tank.
Oh, wait, be aggressive. Alright, get to the outside of the rooms. If you see that little ring around DPS, that's a siphoning ring from his health. If no one stands in it, that dude will die. So just people stand. Go ahead and bloodlust. Alright, stop attacking. Alright, now go ahead and lust.
Done.
If you're ranged and you get the ring, go to the melee.
Stay stacked with the ring.
Watch out for that tear.
Alright, too many people with 3 stacks, too many people hitting pools. Every time you hit a pool, he heals up.
Stop attacking, stop attacking. Alright, go again. Get by one beam by a time. Yeah, it's gotta stop hitting Oblivion Tear. Just keep it going, don't wipe it. Doesn't need to see the fight. This is where you single target.
Off tank's calling for another crown to kill off the ads with.
Nah, you do not crown again. No, okay. I must just do this on Mythic and normal and heroic for no reason. You don't crown. I don't know what guild you've done it in, or what pug you've done it in, or what you've done, but you've never crowned again in phase 3. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence or say you're like, hey, you're fucking stupid because I'm a Mythic Raider and you're not. You don't crown it.
We will find others to open the way.
And let me explain to you why you don't crown again in phase 3. Yes, you're having a fuck ton of ads on you, right? You don't crown again because people are having their fucking life siphoned from them. You crown again, the whole fucking raid wipes. Yes. Supposed to do. We have plenty of tanks that have done it week after week after week. You need to manage your cooldowns better.
To the person that said drop the stone, so am I supposed to run into the shadow right after I pop it?
Yeah, when you pop the stone, everyone in the raid is able to run into an oblivion.
So that doesn't answer my question.
Yeah,
He's
when you
asking when to
pop-
drop it.
When you pop that void stone, run out into this thing out there, and as you take damage, it'll finally drop off of you.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Sorry.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yeah,
So I'm
asking when
not
to
supposed to
drop
help
it.
clear the stuff. I just drop it on the in the purple stuff.
and as you take damage, it'll finally drop off of you.
Essentially,
Oh,
yeah, to
so-
drop it. Sorry.
Okay.
Because it won't.
So I'm not supposed to help clear the stuff. I just drop it on the in the. I didn't know that's what you had to do.
No, you're good. Sorry, I didn't explain that. But
Okay.
so, from what I saw
So I'm not supposed
at the
to help
beginning
clear the
during
stuff. I
phase
just drop
1, and it went like there was a couple things I didn't explain, like the fear. A couple people did get feared. Do we have warlocks? Nah, we have one warlock. One warlock set up a gate from X just across, just to help those people that are just slow, have the slow. There was one dude who got feared and got sent to the outside room and then died at the beginning. Just be kind of cognizant about not getting feared. For like a first pull for a pug, I wasn't even remotely thinking we were going to get to phase 3, but you guys handled it pretty much. In phase 2, so when we're like managing those ads and killing those ads, kind of like the whole point of that is to get the bigger ad down to 25% so we can crown doing anything wrong. But if we can get that dude down first, the AoE from the crown is going to damage everyone else, and that we like all the other ads, so we can burst the rest of them down as well. So like the main priority, get that dude to 25 so we can crown, so we can DPS the rest of the ads. If you kind of get that concept. Other than that, it's the biggest faults that we had was there was one or two times I had to go to an Oblivion Tear to get the crown out of the Oblivion Tear. But just throughout the fight, just be real cognizant about Oblivion Tears. I watched a lot of people run into them. But other than that, like, you guys weren't doing like just make sure at the start of the pool, all the DPS go to the right side and he.
Yeah, if the range and the heals
5,
kind of group up a bit
4,
better, we can control where
3,
the voids go
2,
with
1.
the Oblivion Tear stuff.
For your defiance. His eyes behold every unnumbered crime.
There's one. Got beams. Move in, move in. Pressing that healer. That's like 2 Oblivion Tear.
Let him reincarnate. Let him reincarnate. Don't waste the B-res. Cancel the B-res and reincarnate. Or guess he doesn't have it. I don't know. Tell me he did.
Well, if you let me get a word in edgewise, I'd respond to you.
Alright, get these ads. One is healing. Popping crown.
You can take that crown. I lied. Don't take it.
Unfortunate. Fine, we'll get it in the next set of ads. Get the boss out of the middle of the room, please. Here's the fear. Alright. Someone get ready to pick up the crown when it's available. There's all the little ads.
Yep. Alright, Snappel has the crown.
I get these big ads. Blood and crown. There we go. You gotta manage your cooldowns like way better.
But also not time crown on top of those small voids. Combine it right down.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Well, it's no undertaking.
Yeah, just whatever.
Run into the purple stuff. You said wipe it.
Yeah.
We can't battle rest.
We're wiping.
Yes.
His wrath has awakened. They were tested and found wanting.
Thank you, Taz, for picking up the stone.
No problem.
What's up, Power Moves? Yeah, I'm all about pugging these days. No way am I gonna show up for scheduled raiding anymore when this game is easily puggable. At least up to heroic, and I don't really care about mythic raiding anymore. I don't have the time to dedicate to mythic rating. But I got something in me that just keeps driving me to get that ahead of the curve achievement every tier. So, I'm trying to squeeze that in here before the new raid comes out in a couple weeks. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I think most of them moved to another guild. They server hopped, and so I don't know where they went after that.
Just
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My game keeps lagging a ton during this fight. I'll get really, really long periods of just nothing happening. The game will completely freeze for 2-3 seconds. It hasn't wiped me yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. And I don't know what it is about this fight, but... Or it might be my streaming stuff, I don't know. I just turned that on not too long ago.
Rising red.
Have you done any of the new stuff? I haven't even gone to Mechagon, or I don't even know what the new place is called.
Why are all the heat? Why are you guys dying?
I thought I was out of that.
I'll see what you said
Yeah,
after
same
I
here.
die. I'll see what you said after I die. I only have one monitor.
Why are people getting MC'd?
Which is not
You guys
too
gotta
long
move
from
out of
now, it looks like.
Kill this boss.
It's alright, I don't mind
like
sticking around with a learning group.
Two healers are down. She's quite bad.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
2 people died to obscurity, 2 people died to void crash, 1 person died to piercing gaze.
You gave it up a week ago to the
2
new
match stacks.
Yeah,
I watched the 3 others.
This raid is interesting. It's got some interesting mechanics.
You have to like be looking at your character. Like you can't. Everyone can't just. This isn't a fight. You could just fucking.
And this
AFK
fight isn't
for
really
you have to
that
know what you're
complicated.
doing.
I'm sure
Like, you
we'll
have
get
to,
it
like,
after not too much longer.
You guys saw the past 2 times we pulled that there's a big fucking side. So that means to
talk about
start
it a little bit once this
moving
guy
in
stops talking.
gradually, so you don't get blocked off by Oblivion Terrace, which all of you did, and just got like butt fucked by that shit. In the middle, the big lines that go across, the big purpley swirly looking bullshit that goes across the ground, you guys need to not get hit by that, or you could be targeted by the rest of the raid in one shot. Like, there's only so much I can explain to you guys, like on the fly or as we go. If you guys keep dying to the same thing, like, you're not progressing. We won't progress. We won't kill the boss.
What do you mean by AMS?
Because the DK has died every pull to it, just press anti-magic shell. Good job. He won't die.
Okay, so
Every
most
pull.
of this fight revolves around these 3 relics here in front of me. this crown, this scepter, and this
That's
rock.
just a matter of being big brain and
Crowns for the DPS, scepters
like
for the tank, rocks for
knowing
the
your
healers. And during different portions of the fight, you use different relics.
Oh,
The
that's
strategy
the
we're
DK
using, the
that
tanks
does
aren't even
5K
using this trident. I'm not
every
exactly sure how it works. I'm not a tank, so fuck it, I don't know. But
It's probably
I'm
not worth
part of
worrying about the
that's
damage
cycling on
either.
this crown
Like,
here.
everyone is
Using this
probably
crown is the
passing
only
grade.
way you can actually kill any
It's
of the
irrelevant.
ads that spawn.
Well, there's,
So you have
there's
to
only
damage
Who
cost,
cares
damage
about
cost, damage cost,
parsing
damage
when we
cost.
are?
Here, let me
we're
turn,
not
We're not even killing
turn
it.
the Discord down.
we're not trying to parse here. There's a certain threshold of damage you have to meet to kill this boss, and doing 5K damage.
Okay,
is
so that might be a little easier here now. During different, during the breaks, the phase changes, the boss is going to go to the edge of the circle, so we hit this crown here and kill off the ads. Otherwise, it's just, you know, a pretty standard WoW fight. You're just hitting the boss. You get void zones that spawn underneath your character randomly, and so you have to avoid those. So the idea to do that is you sit near the edges of the arena, so that all the void zones are on the edge. And as the fight closes in, this area closes in during the course of the encounter, the void zones get covered up by the blackness closing in. There's a couple other random mechanics thrown in. The lasers come back and forth. You have to avoid those. Getting hit by a laser leaves a 5-second buff, and so you have to avoid hitting 2 of them within 5 seconds. Don't hit the ads until the phase change, because the crown is the only way to kill them.
It's on you, tanks.
These crazy ass second-long lags that I'm getting. I'll kind of talk about the rest as the fight goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. I'll check out my settings after this. That's the worst one I've seen yet. That was terrible. So there's a void zone right there. It spawns underneath the players. So now the tank needs to drag the boss to the edges of this circle that just spawned. But they're not doing that. There's another void zone spawning. So there's one of the ads. The ads automatically go to the off tank. So the off tank needs to pick them up and honestly take them further away than he is. Ads can't be this close to the boss. Here's the lasers I was talking about. I just clipped them off. God, this lag. It's not even network, it's something on my computer. It's graphical in some nature. That's why I think it might be the streaming software. So we'll phase change soon. We don't want to kill this ad before we go to phase change, because it'll just heal him back up. So there's one problem we're having there. Yeah, that guy's gonna die before phase change. Bubbles on the floor you want to dodge, which is bad. Alright, now we're on the ads. See, this other ad is healing up. See him healing up? You have to be careful not to damage the ads before this phase. Or at least not kill them. Killing them lets them heal up like we just did. Using the crown also damages the rest of the raid, so you have to make sure that the healers top everybody off before you start that. So I'm the second in rotation. I'll pick up that crown when it's available, but I need to wait another 25 seconds or so.
Somebody ran over a pole.
Okay,
There
only
it is.
goes on
Picking
1%.
up crown now. Snappel's got the crown. And that's how you kill all the enemies. Now I'm also damaging the rate massively. There's a lot of friendly fire going
Down
on.
means they won't explode.
This is one thing our healers are having an issue with for the last few pulls. It's keeping the enemy the rest of the raid alive while Crown's going off. And then we start all over again. I don't really know the differences between phase 1 and phase 2. Oh yeah, these octopuses come down on phase 2. They had to be interrupted. But it looks like they've got that handled.
Feel free to taunt the boss whenever you can. Try to get some interrupts.
Crown's available.
Where is it?
It's in one of the beds. I can't pick up the crown again because of this debuff right here. Feedback, storm. 2 minutes remaining. That prevents me from picking it up. So that's why we have this 3 DPS rotation for that crown. So we're basically just trying to phase the boss again before we go back and finish off the ads. So by now the first crown owner should be ready to pick it up in about 30 seconds.
What is this dude doing? He's going through 4 of the huddles.
I don't know why everybody's on these ads. We need to be on the boss. What do I know?
Is that like a fuck you kind of thing, or what?
Make sure you're getting interrupts on the Mindbender.
Get to the boss, thank you. Love tab targeting.
Get these ads down
There we go. Now we're grounded. Well, it's a fear zone. I have to get out of that or I'll get feared.
Someone's good. Interrupt the ads, they fly away.
See, people are standing on these Oblivion tears. Every time someone stands in one of those tears, those black zones on the ground, the boss heals 1%. And so, we would have had him to like 43 or something by now if it wasn't for those getting hit. And he zones at like 45 or something like that. Phase transitions.
We have 2 battle roses available.
And we have people focusing at the boss.
I would save the other one.
There we go, there's phase.
We don't have a crown available, so just make sure.
And there's dead enemies. Oh, no shit. See, that's what happens when you kill the enemies before the crown's really ready.
Then I can this is phase 3, so
I don't know. Where's it here? Oh, I'll grab it.
if you're gonna do it, you have to do it straight away, right now. Right.
Oh my god. Well, my debuff's gone now, so I can pick up the crown next.
There are 2 ads when you void straining, or just never.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the crown. Now everybody's hostile to each other. We're not mind controlled, but we can attack each other. So you have to be careful with stuff like that.
Stone.
Come on, give me that.
Back there yet?
That crown.
Clear.
Stone was popped.
Nice, Snappel's got the crown.
get it.
And these red circles around our teammates here, I'm kind of fuzzy on exactly what they do, but I know you have to stand with the rest of the raid so you don't die. I think you don't receive healing or something unless there's raid members within your circle. It's the only way you can get healing. Yeah, that's it. But also with when you're inside of these zones from friendly raiders, they're siphoning health from you. And so it's basically a soft wipe mechanic. If you take too long, soft what's the word I'm looking for? Enrage. Oh, that's not good. Well, yeah, I took 2 stacks of that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lag. I'm gonna restart my game. Yeah, I need to relog. I'll be right back.
They were tested and found wanting.
Wow, look at that. Taking forever to exit too. Come on now. I've never seen this happen before with WoW. Oh, I can't even alt-tab now. Am I even live still? Can anybody hear me? Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Oh god. Look at this. Oh god. Close the program. Okay.
Fuck 'em all.
What the hell is happening?
Let me try this again.
They decided to leave.
Still.
Alright, perfect. Thank you.
Alright, guys, I don't have enough time left for the group. Just good luck.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Or are you feeling the elitist Zerk vibe?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a guild group, so hopefully they'll just
someone-
replace it, keep
it was
going.
nice that he offered to explain it.
We'll see
but
how it goes.
His explanation was I don't know. I hope it helped people, but at the same time, if you're gonna offer to help, don't be a dick and call people out on it. I mean, shit happens. You guys have to keep in mind there's always gonna be criticism out there. It's how you interpret it. If they're being a dick, take the positive out of their negative, right? If there is no positive that you can pull from their negative, then zone them out. Live through the mechanics, and I don't give a fuck about where you're parsing. Live so your
This woman is
DPS
very
will
quiet.
matter. If you're a dead DPS, then your DPS means nothing to the boss dying. We can't kill it without you.
Well, I think the pissing match between the two.
Why'd I realm transfer? Because Korgath had nobody playing on it.
Hey, there's a healer. I got DP. Yeah.
And Storm Rage actually has a really big population, and it's weird. I feel like there's... Whoa. Wait, did I get kicked? What's going on?
No. Nobody kicked.
We
Everyone
must
who
send
left
this
left
creature
on
back
their
to
own.
the
I didn't
abyss.
kick nobody.
Destroy it.
Okay, well, can I get an invite back, please?
Yes, who are you?
Snappel. It's Snap in game, SNAPP.
Oh, I wonder, did you get DC'd?
Yeah, I said I was relogging. I guess y'all didn't.
Oh, well, I didn't do it, but I mean, I don't think somebody had to have done it
I'm
if
trying
you
to
didn't leave
find
on your
you.
own.
I got
Maybe the tanks are overhead.
Whew, it
So we
really
don't
did
need
empty
that
out,
heal?
didn't it? Is that really how many players are left? Jeez. I guess I'll still stick around. It's hard to find groups for this raid. I don't know why. Like, I could even look right now. No, I can't. I've been looking for days for a heroic group for this, so I'm just going to stick around till it dies. I just want it over. This is, I guess it's an interesting fight, but it's a 2-boss raid. You know, the raid isn't as interesting as BOD or I'm sure what Eternal Palace will be like. I just want to get the achievement done so I can not worry about this game until the new raid comes out. Yeah, I still have like 12 characters on Korgath. I just moved the one rogue over just so I could find groups easier for the rogue. I don't know, I guess it feels smoother. Won't really know until the fight starts. I haven't even killed the first boss in this raid on Heroic yet. I was just trying to get this last guy done for the achievement alone. I hope this doesn't take too long. For sure. Thanks for stopping by, Power Moves. Good talking to you. Take it easy.
what sounds good right now.
Pizza.
Sushi.
A bowl and some coffee.
Sushi sounds better.
The mint chocolate chip ice cream I have in my
Corn,
freezer.
whatever's gonna make you not be such a negative dick. Hey, eat it, drink it, snort it. Do it! Just do it! Just kidding.
Boof it.
I'm just kidding, Corn. You know I fuck with you. So did Cat like lose connection? Like, just I think. Oh, there he is. There you are, Cat. Get your ass in here.
That's why we didn't kill it.
look, you guys, I want to kill this guy. You know why? Because I get a whole week of raid free catch up to you guys on 8.2 grand. So let's kill him so I don't have to come back in here.
Here, here. I just need to kill him once for this stupid achievement, then I'm done.
See, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I mean. Kill him once and walk away. Never see this bitch again.
There's no achievement here. Is there an achievement?
Ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve, heroic unit.
That's right.
There is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there
that's
is.
China.
No, there's one for this one too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is.
It's not in the achievement list, but it's there.
Yeah, none of the ahead of the curve achievements are ever listed. They're more like, what do you call them? The
Feats
feat of strength. Thank you. Yes.
You know, you won't see it listed. It just pops up and goes there. Just know it goes there.
Alright, let's kill him then.
Okay, I'm gonna visit the forge real quick if you guys can come with me back then. Okay.
I think that if you are a negative Nancy,
Actually, all you have to do is put down a reforging codex or use the book. You can redo your neck at any time. You don't have to go back to select.
you're
Suppose if I
fucking
like
kidding me.
going there.
Nope. You only have to be rested to change your neck.
Suppose if I like going there though, Corin. God, and
I swear it told me before I had to go to Silithus.
You do have to go to Silithus to put the new ones into your neck, but in order to change your talents on your current setup, all you have to do is be in rested mode, and you can.
Oh, so the Pearl of Lucid Dreams that I have in my bag, I couldn't learn it. It said I had to go to Silithus. So that's
correct.
Correct. Okay.
But to change it while you're in raid to something that's already learned on your neck, you can just be in rested mode.
I haven't learned it.
Yeah, I have one in my bag because I still have to learn.
I really don't care if I learn it because I can't put it in there. Well, I can if I get rid of the other one, but I don't have a second spot open.
Give it to Corn, because sometimes he says stupid things. Just kidding, Corn. You know I fucking with you.
Give it to the paladin. I'm using memory of lucid dream.
Joe was thinking it. I was just brave enough to say it. 'Cause I don't give a fuck.
Look at that.
We don't have any doubts
I need to
that
restart
you're.
Firefox.
I can get someone back, please.
Actually, I'm not gonna.
That's what's causing.
I'd never doubt that I can be a really big bitch. I just
How
say
long
what's
have
on
I
my
been
mind.
raiding with you, Em?
Look, the problem is I say what's on.
Wow. 8 gigabytes for Firefox alone.
You. Can you give me a summon, please? Y'all just cool. Don't
But
tell me
Whisper has less of a filter than you do.
Because you're outspoken and don't give a shit.
I can vouch for that.
And she's related to Bob.
I think it has more to do with my life experiences and bullshit that I had to deal with. And now I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, she got that from her dad.
It's a virtual dragon. Just work the mechanics, okay? Really, work the mechanics. Stay alive.
We
and
don't
your
have
DPS
any
will
doubts.
matter.
I need to restart.
If you're dead, your DPS ain't gonna matter.
Alright.
And we need you alive.
Then I gotta leave. Because if you see a dragon right there, then I'm seeing something funny and I gotta go.
Step away from the pipe.
Speaking
How
of
are you
pipe,
having fun?
Oh, come on. I don't want
That's
this
what I'm here
taskbar to go
for,
away.
is to have fun.
Yeah, I don't pay for your subs, so as long as you're having fun, then we're doing something.
I want to know why like only 4 of us are talking. Like, does nobody else have a
Blast.
Because we can't get a word in edgewise.
whatever, Jack?
You
Yeah,
asked.
when the women start talking, you're just not going to be able to speak.
You better be quiet,
I'm
or
starting
your
to
ass
think
is
this
gonna
might not
log
work
in
out.
and get in this raid.
It's
know-
not that they're talking. We've learned to.
I mean, I'm all
interfere.
for family. Yeah,
What?
don't get me wrong. I think it's a beautiful thing. Family plays video games together. But it's not helping me. Oh, look at this.
Are you online, or are you just in Discord?
Look at this ugly taskbar down here. Oh.
No, he's not
Y'all
online.
don't even see it, I bet, on the stream. Yeah, no, it's not showing up on the stream.
What's that they say,
He's on-
Corn? What's that
he's
they
on
say,
the app.
Corn? Discretion is the better part of valor.
You're so
Yes.
right. I have no life.
How
So
long
if the
am I gonna
women are
stick around?
talking, you'd be better off using a little discretion instead of valor because you might get your ass kicked.
Oh,
Might.
there's no way these people beat this.
No, it's guaranteed you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Hey guys, I appreciate the invite, but I've got to go. Thanks.
Who's this?
Snap.
Oh. Thanks for coming.
Take it easy.
See?
No. This one. Oh, this... Whatever, I'm just going to restart again. What is going on? I'm glad it's not showing up on stream, but it sure is annoying the hell out of me.
I can't use that item yet.
Oh, is that the same? Is that the same guild I was with earlier? I don't know. Oh no, Elite Gamer. That's the guild. Okay, so let's go.